Week 14, and first time that we get a look at the playoff picture. We are in the top right corner, currently in the second overall spot on the NFC side of things. We're going to take a look at the rankings. The Cowboys have that number one spot locked down. I would really like to kick him out there, but we have quite a journey ahead of us still. It's week 14. We will be going up against the week 13. Sorry about that, guys. Week 13. Going up against the Jags here. They have a brutal defense, 92 rated, better than we are also on the offensive side of things. Next week, Bills, then the Rams. So this is really an incredible stretch of tough games ahead of us. But we're doing fine. We're getting players back from injury. That's awesome. This week, Bobby Wagner will return. And let's take a quick look at the Jags roster, get an idea who we're up against. Big surprise. Trevor Lawrence, 25 out of Clemson with a startup trade here, 12th best ranked QB in the league. Just two spots rated ahead of us. Bryce Young is the 14th ranked QB in the league. I do rate Trevor Lawrence slightly higher because he's just playing at a very high level. For a longer time, Jameis Winston and KJ Jefferson are the backups here. Running back Travis Etienne Jr., we've got Tank Bigsby and Miles Sanders, who has been traded to the Jaguars here. They've got a pretty good running back room. The worst one being Miles Sanders, Tank Bigsby, Travis Etienne with a superstar dev trade. Going to put up a lot of yards on the running side. Orlando Jones, a fullback. Wide receivers, Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley, two veteran players, very, very good. We've got Parker Washington here. We've got Luke McCaffrey. This is the younger brother of Chris McCaffrey. And DeCorey and Clark, 23 and 71. Both are more in backup roles here, but these here certainly looking like very solid options. On tight end, we've got Evan Ingram, superstar Dave Trade, Brenton Strange, and McCallan Castles, 24-73, 24-76, and 30 and 92. Very good weapons on the offense and a very solid quarterback. The offensive line, we're taking a look here. Cam Robinson, 29-84, and behind him, Trey Zoon III, a rookie, 21-81 already. This is awesome. Going to be switching that one soon, I reckon. Left guard, Ezra Cleveland, 27-82. We've got Donovan Jackson and Cooper Hodges behind him as backups, so solid option here. At center, Luke Fortner, 27-78, another solid player, 87 strength, 80 awareness. Austin Schlottman behind him. Zach Zinter, 24-80. Right guard out of Michigan, looking very good. Mike Caliendo as a backup. Anton Harrison, 23-91, very, very good looking. And Jesus Christ, that name, man, that caught me off guard. All right, let's go. Malai Sala Aumavai Alaulu. There we go. That was a riot, wasn't it? But Anton Harrison, certainly the starter here, looking extremely good at a very young age. When was he drafted, man? What position was he drafted? Because he's looking freaking awesome. Let's go. Awards. First round, pick 27 in 2023. All right. So defense, Tyquan Lewis, 30 and 76. Keith Randolph Jr. behind him. On right edge, Dorrance Armstrong, 28-79. And Samson Ebicum, 30 and 78. Devon Hamilton, Ricky Barber, and Michael Dwumfor are the front three here. Looking at these, this is a solid, decent option. I would say it's nothing crazy here. I personally would use Keith Randolph because he'll likely grow quicker. Right edge Dorrance Armstrong looking like a solid option. And Devon Hamilton, yeah, he's good. He's tough, high strength rating, but he's nothing out of this world. The linebackers are way tougher. Trayvon Walker, 24-92, and Yasir Abdullah as a backup. Mid linebacker, Foyesade Oluwokun, there we go. X Factor, 30 and 93. Devin Lloyd and Ventrell Miller. Devin Lloyd especially is a rough one to go up against. Right outside linebacker, Josh Allen, 28-96, superstar Dave Trait. Jalen Sneed as a backup here. Cornerbacks, Tyson Campbell, 25-94. Terrion Arnold, 22-90. Denzel Burke. Top three are out, and the top two are both 90 rated. This is going to be exciting. Jason Marshall Jr., Christian Braswell, Andre Cisco, 25-93, the free safety. Antonio Jackson, 23-83 behind him. What a great room. Strong safety Von Bell, 30 and 81. This is where we traded him. And Nick Manwari, there we go. And Xavier, Jesus, that name, man. Nwankpa, is that it? Nwankpa. I can't wait for the commentators to go through this name, but here we go. Nah, but seriously, Von Bell, they've got a super solid strong safety right there, veteran to lead this room here, and Nick Imanwari as a backup. That's going to take over pretty soon. Kicker Barry Hall and Trey Wolf, punter Logan Cook. So the weekly strategy, it will revolve around slowing down the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. That has to be our main focus. Again, we're going to go for the short pass, slow down at least. That is the target here. We're going to go full pad training. All right. I want to see some growth. We're going to go inside. I think that is just the best way to go. Again, full pads. I want to have the growth here. Team profile time. Let's see. Stutzman is going up to an 81. I think 1 or 2 more weeks of training, and then we'll switch him out. Fadil Diggs also getting into nice ranges here. If I were to go with someone else, I would be looking for a player that's kind of 70 rated or something like that, and yet maybe has to get into a starting position pretty soon. I actually can't find anybody like that. Probably Ben Sinnott could be one to boost a little bit with a 77 rating. He's still pretty good though. The offensive line, we've got that one covered. What about on defense? Brandon Dorius, again, he's 82 already. I was looking through these last week as well. Tyleik Williams, 79 rated, so he's already growing pretty nicely. Now we've got Khalil Mack here, Bobby Wagner. Over here, Lucas Van Ness is looking pretty good already. Bo Clark could be a player that we could try to buff a little bit. Because, obviously age 21, we might want to boost him a little bit. And looking at the mid linebacker room, right outside linebacker, cornerbacks, Damani Jackson is revealed as a star, so he's going to be growing nicely. He's 20 years old anyways, so I don't really see the point in boosting him. Over here, Kalen Bullock is looking nice. Kamari Wilson at age 21, 73 is also looking quite okay. Malik Mustafa here. Those are backup players, right? They're not my starters anyways, so I'm not really too sure if I really need to boost them. I think Fadil Diggs needs some more help. If he hits the 80, I think I'm going to be good. We don't have any scenario to hit today, so I want to get a lot of sacks on the QB. We're going to go with 20 points. I want to have staff points to spend, right? They're not helping me if they're sitting up there, and if I only get a few points per game. That's way too slow. Only Jeremiah Trotter on the injury report, which is pretty nice. We have 14 staff points to spend. I think I will be finalizing the last dip on the defensive side here. Defensive coordinator. It's the full blitz down here. I want to add those 12 points here, and the next time we get 12 points, going to dunk him here as well. Then we've got defensive line guru fully updated. We've got full blitz fully updated, and then we're going to look at the zone secondary. Offensive coordinator, we haven't really gone a lot here. I had pretty well developed coordinators, but they left, and I couldn't replace them with adequate options. So we're kind of thrown back a little bit again, which is, I reckon it's realistic as well in a way. In a way. Brandon Dorius, 80 freaking 6, man. He has been so good since we drafted him with that startup trade. Absolutely loving what he's doing. Bobby Wagner returns from injury. This is a big one. 78 rated. Super happy to have him on board. He's just leading that room. We actually don't get a lot of experience points here. Yes, well, because these players are also growing into categories. They're not in the 50s and not 60s anymore, so now they need more points, 8,395. But again, time is on our side, so we will be getting that improvement for them. Kamari Wilson, let's make you a zone player here. Still not yet an archetype, but we'll get there. CJ Green, left guard, power. I haven't yet made up my mind. Joe Farmer is also developing quite nicely here, but CJ Green has more of the strength and power on his side. Joe Farmer is the agile type, which is the archetype. So let's see how that one plays out. All right. Bobby Wagner back from injury. So yeah, let's dive into the game. Bank of America Stadium. This is our home stadium. It's one of those open-topped ones where you do have winds going on and the weather coming inside, which is pretty nice. Stutzman last week, 8 freaking tackles, 1 sack. He has grown, really grown a lot, and I really, really enjoy this. When he was drafted, and I just love when drafted players improve the team. and just grow over time. That's just really something I love to watch. And here we go. Here come the Jaguars. I gave them the, is it the alternate color rush variant? It's all white. They're going up against us. We're using the alternate option, alternate home option, with the blue jersey and the black pants. I really love the uniforms. Jags also have such a nice, clean uniform color scheme in there. Really awesome. Really very awesome. Here we go. Bryce Young, who has grown a lot and matured a lot. Sometimes he's infuriatingly inaccurate, which is when I tend to lose my stuff. And yeah, there we go. That was, I was kind of waiting, like, where's the stop? Is this stop gonna happen? But it didn't come. All right, so what is this? Confusion, offense play art. Alrighty, this is exactly the one that I don't want to have. These are the worst types of debuffs on the momentum meter. The wrong play art and then a scrambled play art. 2nd and 10. One rush and a quick stop. That's Devin Lloyd, for anybody that was wondering. We're going to go right to left. I'm going to stick to the ground for the time being. I don't feel that confident in the passing situation. Oh, yikes, man. 3rd and 8. And they have a very good rush defense. Sadly, they have that. All right, let's go. We're going to try and move past him here. This, of course, will be Chuba Hubbard. Here you go. Oh, my goodness. I was about to throw it, and Lewis came at me. 4th and 8 with a hit. The ball comes loose. I feel like we would have been open, though. I feel like we would have been open, right? Let's just check this one. Yeah, oh, he would have been in the back. Couldn't get it away on time. Couldn't get it away on time. That is not ideal. All right, Ryan Stonehouse. Let's put that one really far back. And into the outer bounds. I don't even know if this is English. All right, but there we go. There we go. There was a stop there. I would have liked a harder hit, maybe. Didn't look like it was going to happen. Travis Etienne on the season, 782 yards, 5 touchdowns. Way behind Christian McCaffrey. Come on, defense. And that's a 2nd touchdown. Oh, shit. And now we have everything activated. Momentum is in full effect against us. We're the home team. We are the home team, guys. Get away from me, man. Number 23. Devin Lloyd at the end of the 1st quarter. Look at this. 1 pass play, 3 rush plays, 10 rushing yards. Sunday night primetime, and we're not performing in a way that I would like us to. This is always something that can happen. Upsets happen. And we did take the lead here when compared to the Falcons, 3rd and inches. And I think it's going to be one of those games. Either we get this done now, or I know I will be losing my shit. And there it is. The first curse word. The pressure is just extremely high. 1st down. Rasheem Bates injured. We're working very hard to push him out of the zone, out of the momentum. There you go. 73 is like, dude, relax, man. I'd like him to relax, but what is this? All right, single back bench. Everything's going to be wonky. We have to try it. I'm going to try and hit Torrey Horton. Tipped. And that's a big FU. That's Tyson Campbell. Let's go with the dagger. It's at this point in games where it's really hard to decide which is the best way to go. Because, you know, everything is so impacted. And that is just deflected away. And you have to play a way more risky game. And at the same time, it's just made way more difficult. Let's go Polk. These are the opposition players, Oluokun and Josh Allen. Pressure is on, man. There we go. All right, held on to that one, Polk. That was great. Let's have another one of those. 3 minutes and 13 in the second quarter. The Jaguars versus the Panthers. Wildcat battle. Is this going to be the name for the episode? Wildcat battle? Kaboom. Very important that he protected this one here. Tyson Campbell was putting pressure on him. But I feel like he did well there. Why shallow cross? Tommy Tremble, let's go. Short one. Still not out of this one. And it's knocked out. Come on, man. I was protecting it. Bryce Young, 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. That is not a lot. That is not a lot. And you can see how hard it immediately gets when the opposition team has a hard-hitting defense. And they do. 91 on average, right? That is the median. And again, Torrey Horton. The two young players are dragging us forward. And that's very nice. Tommy Tremble kind of awkwardly looking into the camera there. Just rewind it for 10 seconds. It's like marching straight into the camera. Bryce Young finding this one. And that was a quick stop there. That could have just as well been a knockout. Alright, so we get the squiggly play out away. At least that is something. It's still going to be wrong, but at least it's not going to be super squiggly. Here you go. Ball is live. Catch. And stepping out of bounds. 5 yards. All right. I don't mind that, actually. That is not too big of a problem here. Wide corner time. Let's get a touchdown. Let's get a touchdown, guys. 14 and 7. If we can have a stop from our defense, that'd be awesome. Because it means that we get another shot in the first quarter or the first half. And if we get that, then we have a shot at... there you go. Caught. Oh, push. And we're... Jesus Christ. Pushed inside at the last second. I thought I was going to be held. But Laviska Shenault Jr. on the route. Catch. Turn. Pushes inside. In the end, he was pushed into the end zone. I think it was 44. Who pushed him inside? They were holding... I think it was 44. They were holding him. And I thought I wasn't going to get in. Come on, defense. Jesus, man. Trevor frickin' Lawrence. Unstoppable. And again, we are squiggly. Squiggly lines. Go. Chuba Hubbard. Alright, push for a first down out of bounds. There we go. Did we step out of bounds? Did the clock stop? I think it did, yeah. Alright. Let's go with another tight end angle here. I've got Laviska Shenault. I've got Tommy Tremble. Just want to move it down the field a little bit here. Completed. 1 minute 12. Let's see. Let's see what play we can get going here. I'd like to get a vertical, just really rack up some yards. It's going to be Torrey Horton. It's going to be him. Come on, man. Get into position. Oh, shoot. Nah, the coverage was there. Lindsay Rainey injured. Takes the fall here in favor of us getting a few more seconds to think. I think a slot cross might be a good idea, man. Trevor frickin' Lawrence, he's always been such a beast. To be fair, what was that, man? That was pass interference, man. Tommy Tremble was just completely bumped off of the player. Oh, shit, man. That was the easiest of plays, basically. But there we go. But, yeah. You win some, you lose some. But this one here... Jesus. There we go. Held. Ricky Stromberg injured. First the 49ers and now the Jags here, who are really putting on a very hard show. A very hard show, not to be taken lightly. Tell you what, we're going to go with the bench. I'd like to hit Horton here. I know it's going to be him. I can't really look too much towards other players, and it's going to be tipped. Oh man, fuck you. I hate that. But it's just, you know, good corners just do that. They just sprint along ever so lightly and then slap it away. And you can't just, it's a viable defense. As much as it annoys me. Jesus Christ. Play action double post. Let's try this one here. Tremble or Washington. Here we go. Oh, thank God, man. Devon Hamilton with an injury. And Darnell Washington with a lunging catch. And we don't get a replay because Devon Hamilton injured himself. So there we go. Texans beat the Titans, as you can see down there. We're going to go the gun drive. We're still not getting away from the wrong play yard. But I think it's going to be Polk. Caught. And we push forward. Timeout. There we go. 27 seconds. If we could punch in a touchdown and then just basically move into the halftime period, then I take it. Bench dig curl. Let's go. Torrey Horton. Super squiggly stuff going on right there. Wow. All right. I had to rush that one a little bit. So let's see. We've got the Jet New Orleans. We could go with another bench dig curl, although I'm not quite sure how that one will play out. We've got the Y shallow cross going on. A dagger could be an option. I've got 23 seconds. Let's try this dagger. It's a little bit more direct. It's a little bit more aggressive. It's Jonathan Mingo that's going to go in there. And it was, again, you know what's slightly pissing me off though is when you watch Jonathan Mingo on this one here, there was a hindrance, just there. I mean, it wasn't a clear interference right there, but he did shove him slightly beforehand, kind of slowing him down. There we go. That put him slightly behind on half a step. I think he would have gotten it with the speed though. But it is Cisco that kind of jumps into the catch here. Not happy. Not happy about that one. We're 19 yards out. If we can get this one, that would be a major, major step. But the coverage is just really good. It's just really, really good. Let's see. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Tremble? I think it's Tremble. Thank God. I have a big tight end going in there, catching it 21-14. And we kind of reduced the distance. Chuba Hubbard going absolutely apeshit behind him. Tommy Tremble is the man though to catch the ball, go down ahead of the defenders. I was half expecting them to slap it away. But there we go. Good catch. Andre Cisco, number 5, was there. Bryce Young. Come on, defense. Ooh, now that is interesting. 21-14. Might as well go for it, right? I think everybody's back. I think everybody's back on my offensive line. So let's go. Oh shit, man. Did he hit someone there? Or was that deflected? Let's check that one out. Let's check it out. Where did he put that one? Oh, come on, man. He bobbled it off the head here. Off the helmet. Well, I'm going to say it. That was stupid. That was really stupid. Come on, man. We can really do better than that. Play action crossers is a play that I really like. We're going to try this. I've got Tommy Tremble. I've got Torrey Horton. There we go. Hold on to the ball there. Nice. That is nice. There we go. Torrey Horton. Holding onto the ball there. That's the rookie. I want to see his depth chart. He's going to be a star. I'm pretty sure of that one. And we had, again, did you see that? 2 Jags were breaking through the offensive line. I think today we're really having problems holding them. Come on, guys. Let's get this away. Let's drag momentum our way. That's what I want to see. Oh, Jesus H fucking Christ. 2nd and 23. Why can we not protect us better? It's just going straight through, man. Where's the block? Well, there is no block. Oh, for fuck's sake. 2nd and 23. That one is a freaking pain now. Because now we are very far back. We are very far back. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. That really sucks. Alright, here we go. Verticals. Let's go. Right to left. It's going to be Tommy Tremble. It's just so unnecessarily hard what we're doing to us all the time. As you can see that we can pull it off. But once again, you know, that's 23 yards. If we get that further down the field, would be better, right? And you can just see how hard hitting the defenders are, stopping us in our tracks, pushing us backwards. There we go. Tommy Tremble going right to left. This is the one I'm looking for. Catch and powering forwards. Jesus. And Tyson Campbell drags him backwards. Did you see that? I mean, it was a beautiful stop. It was a beautiful stop right there. And I mean, just congrats. Wow. What a great stop, man. Because he was powering forward. You got to give credit where credit is due. He's just holding him, dragging him sideways. That is a really good play. That was a very good play. Here we go. Tommy Tremble, short. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. Yeah, not like this. All right, let's run it. Let's stop being cute. Trayvon Walker is not a player I want to go up against. Halfback dive. Straight up the middle. Chuba Hubbard. Here we go. There we go. All right, we adjust. Step inside. 21-21. So we catch up. Wasn't easy. We need our defense to help us out one more time, though. Otherwise, we'll still be chasing the game. We will still be chasing the game. Adjustment number 98 was chasing. Jesus Christ, what a big dude. Bryce Young. All right. Happiness all around. Come on, defense. Defense. Shit. It would have been nice, right? It would have been nice. But it's not happening. We are not getting a break here. Trevor Lawrence is freaking relentless. We're going to go with this again, though. We're going to go with this again. It did work quite well. 2, 1. Snap it, snap it. Fucking hell, man. Just snap the shit ball. Jesus. We're taking so long all the time. That is so annoying. Frickin' morons. I choose to play and then it takes 5 seconds for him to step backwards. Just get in position. Get going, man. These are the things that I mean, you know, just so unnecessary. Well, that's a flag. Can we please have a holding? Thank you. I think I would have lost my cool on that one. So we're going to accept it, of course. Automatic first down. Let's go. Verticals again. I'm not trying to cheese anything here. It's just a play that works really well. That gives me flexibility as well. Let's just hit a short one. That's the beauty of it. I can go 5 yards as well. 15 out of 25. And I wonder if we'll ever have a really high completion percentage We had 78% once, but apart from that, not that fantastic. Oh shit. 23, man. He fucking went forward. Oluwakun. Alright, let's go again. I was half expecting him to step backwards, but of course he went forward. Here we go. This time, first down. Hard hit. Joe Farmer injured. The hit wasn't on Farmer though. And he's getting injured so much. And I think you have to change his face though. He looks like, I don't know, super weird. I think Poke is the aggressive option. Tremble would be the smarter option. He would have had it, man. Number 3, of course. Terran Arnold shutting that one down there. Let's go CJ Green. Now let's actually use Chabola. If I can't have Farmer, then I'm going to go with Chabola here. There we go. I want to get him those drives, you know, those downs. Incredibly important. Tommy Tremble. Find your way, man. Find your way through. And that is exactly, again, Devin Lloyd pushing players around. That would have been it. That would have been a first down. And doggedly, I'm choosing the same play over and over. Yes, that is the definition of madness. I know. There we go. And drag down. 37 again. 23. They have such a powerful defense. I hope you are getting an idea of what's happening here. This is just really crazy, man. Crazy, man. All right, Tommy Tremble is actually in the zone. That's cool. X Factor activated. That's cool, man. Nice. There we go. 28-28. Defense. Come on, guys. This is it. All or nothing. If you stop them, I think we have a shot at winning this one. If you don't stop them, we're going to be out. More like an offensive coordinator is what I'm looking like. It just dawned upon me right now. He was moving super fast, by the way. Bryce Young. 28-20. Now this is a Super Bowl. This is a quarterback battle. Come on, defense. Turn it around, man. They are not helping us. Just slowing them down, but not turning it over. That would have been so important. We don't have any timeouts left. Just putting this one out there. All right, 1 minute 20. Tommy Tremble. Let's go. Tommy Tremble injured. Oh, come on, guys. I'm not going to say it's foul play, but that is fucking foul play. My best man on the field. That's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem. We're going to go with this one, but I'm honestly contemplating of flipping this one around. Yeah, we're going to go with this. We're going to flip. And now it's going to be Horton again. All right, so let's focus in on Torrey Horton. 32 is going to be there. Oh, Jesus, I hate that. Why doesn't he catch it? It was coming down in his hands. Coming down in his hands. I need more from you guys now. Tommy's not on the field. You need to do this. If we get into field goal range, we might even, you know, just drag it into overtime. Holding onto the ball there. That is big. Boop. All right, so we stop the clock by spiking it. There we go. Torn labrum. Ah, not now. Not now, guys. All right, let's go. Let us go. We're going to be trying this one here. Darnell Washington going over the long route. This is the long route for him. And I need you to go back there. Nope. Goes down. We could actually think about just running it. Getting the clock moving. But it's 3rd and 10, man. It's either this or we have to go for the field goal. Catch! Push, 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 push! Spike, 21, and... Oof. Oh, guys. This is not one for the light, for the faint of heart. This is not a game for the faint of heart. Jesus, I really have... My heart is beating really hard. Double slant time, let's go. Looking at Washington, also looking at Polk, but I think Washington will be the dude I'm going to go for. Spike, there we go. It's 4th and goal, and we either get it, we're 1 yard out, or we lose. What do I go with here? What do I go with? Do I try the field goal? Do I go for the field goal? I think that's just a smart thing to do. I think that's a smart thing. We're a yard out. Of course they're gonna ice us. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I could just run it, but I seriously don't want to do that. Let's go slightly like this. Perfectly timed. And, that was actually a little bit closer than I would have liked, but 31-31. What a game, man. What a game. Again, spectacle it is. Come on, defense. And they win it. Fuck, man. We don't even get the ball back in overtime anymore. Trevor Lawrence. It's just such a fucking dog, man. I'm actually pretty frustrated because this was a good game. This was a good bit. 82% completion rate. 238 yards. It's just hyper efficiency. 3 touchdowns. On the rushing side, Tank Bigsby was good enough. Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, 15 yards. Miles Sanders, 6 yards. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone for it. Maybe I should have gone for it and just tried to get the touchdown more. I tried to manage the clock there. Go with pass plays. That obviously didn't work out. But I can't really fault anybody. It's just... We did really well on offense. Their defense was not bad though, but our defense, I mean, I just would have needed more from them. Even though Stutzman again does really well. But look at this, tackles for loss. There was nothing from our side, no impact, hardly any pressure. Yeah, sucks. It's these games that do hurt a little bit more than certain other games. When I look at the, that's not what I wanted to look at. Come on, man. Nah, I wanted to look at this here, the schedule. When I look at our losses, all right, the first one that was avoidable, entirely avoidable. The one against the Vikings was just hyper frustrating. It was just, I don't know, it was just nothing came of that one. It's just like we were being stopped over and over and over and over and over again, and it felt super frustrating. This one today felt, you know, we really got a lot right today. Look at our side, 268 yards. They just outperformed us there. Well, on the rushing side especially, I couldn't go for that. I had the momentum meter to deal with immediately. Losing the coin flip at the beginning probably didn't help either. But I'm not trying to find excuses here. I'm not trying to find excuses. 353 passing yards. That's awesome, man. That is a fantastic performance. 418 yards in total. We beat them there. Probably we should have gone for the touchdown towards the end of the game. I probably shouldn't have played it safe there. So that's why it's especially frustrating. A new injury, Tommy Tremble, torn labrum, 4 weeks out. Yeah, that was, thank you so much, you fuckheads. That was not really needed, but all right. We've got Darnell Washington and Benson Ott, so I'm pretty happy with that. But again, what I'm not happy about is that the Falcons won today and we lost. That again will put us down, and we are losing more and more the traction towards the Cowboys, who are just on a freaking steamroller right there. 10 and fucking 1.9 on average. That is just insanity, man. And we have actually, you know, we left a lot of the other teams behind us on the NFC side, but now the Rams will be able to catch up to us. The Ravens don't care, but the Falcons will catch up again. So there's always that. That is super annoying. That is really, really, really annoying. Just slows us down a little bit. Next week, the Bills, then the Rams. This is going to be exciting. So, yeah. I mean, I hope you enjoyed today's game. I think it was an enjoyable one to watch, but the end result, certainly not what I'd like to see. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, do drop a like. Please subscribe. It means so much to me. And as always, stay awesome, everybody. See you next time.